Silver naturally attracts small woodland creatures against his will. In a vignette, we see a herd of animals bring him an ingredient he needs for a school assignment, without even being asked. The animals seem to understand him when he speaks, with a rabbit nodding in response to a question and then jumping for joy. Jamil asks, "Is that rabbit actually blushing?" Jamil asks Silver if he is skilled at animal linguistics or mind manipulation magic, but Silver says, "It's nothing of the sort. Ever since I was a kid, any time I got lost or just felt discouraged when training went poorly, animals would come up and help me." We see an example of what animal linguistics usually looks like in a vignette where Rook offers to teach Ace how to speak mole in order to communicate with the hedgehogs of Hartslobule. Rook makes animal-like sounds that Ace describes as tongue-clicking that are not human words at all, successfully communicating with the hedgehogs. In another vignette we see Ruggy speak with Lucius by meowing at him in what is presumably cat language, and during Book 3 Azul also meows in order to communicate with Lucius. Rook's comment on mole language being understood by hedgehogs seems to insinuate that animal linguistics is something of a blanket term to describe a variety of languages that might vary by species, yet Silver seems to talk to many different animals at once in one language that is also being understood by Kalim and Jamil, rather than speaking in a foreign language like Rook does. So is Silver a polyglot, or is this a unique ability that is independent from animal linguistics itself? Would he understand any of the animals he is interacting with in this vignette, if they were to try to speak with him, or does his talent only go in one direction? It is not specified. Jamil calls him odd for his combination of falling asleep all the time and his popularity with animals, and Silver agrees, saying, "I think so as well. What in the world am I?" This line changed in the English adaptation to, "If only I could figure out what that means." Silver says that forest critters would help him pick wild strawberries back when he lived in the woods, and Kalim calls in a favor with Silver, getting him to call some of his bird friends in a vignette. Silver says that woodland birds and squirrels always give him a wreath they weave from flowers and twigs on his birthday. He says, "It's tiny, but incredibly charming." Being in the school's equestrian club, we hear a lot about Silver's interactions with horses. There is a white horse at the school that no one besides Silver ever had any luck riding, until Epel figures out how to do so, and another horse, or possibly the same horse, that gets a bit rowdy in another vignette, resulting in Silver twisting his ankle while trying to calm it. Silver's horseback riding skills impress Vil in another vignette where Vil drafts him into a project for the film club. When complimented, Silver responds, "That's because I was doing something that I do on a regular basis."